The Supreme Court today quashed the criminal case registered against the editor of Shillong Times, Patricia Mukhim, in relation to a Facebook post by her decrying violence against non-tribal people in the state. The judgment was delivered by a bench of Justices L. Nageswara Rao and Ravindra Bhatt on a plea filed by Mukhim against the Meghalaya High Court's order dismissing her plea to quash criminal proceedings. The criminal proceedings pertained to a Facebook post published by Mukhim seeking action by the state against an attack on some non-tribal boys in Meghalaya. A case was filed against Mukhim alleging the commission of offences under sections 153A, promoting enmity between different groups on grounds of religion, race, place of birth, residence, language, etc. Senior advocate Vrinda Grover had argued for Mukhim that there was no assuaging of feelings of a community which has been attacked brutally. The plea before the Supreme Court stated that Mukhim is facing persecution for speaking the truth and seeking enforcement of rule of law against perpetrators of hate crime in exercise of a fundamental right as guaranteed under Article 19(1)(a) of the Constitution of India. For those planning to travel to Bangalore, they will have to carry a negative coronavirus test report to enter the state capital from April 1st, Minister Dr. K. Sudhakar informed today. The city today reported 1,400 COVID cases, its highest daily figure in the last 4 months. To distinguish those exposed to the virus, it has been decided to hand stamp the infected person, he added. Dr. Sudhakar said that the state government will not allow more than 200 people for social functions in closed premises. For open lawns, the limit is set at 500 guests. Certain places which have high footfall and dense public places will be sanitized to control the spread. Information regarding the availability of beds and ICUs will be made available online, Dr. Sudhakar said. The Congress party in Assam has launched a scathing attack on the Bharatiya Janata Party over a host of issues. Senior Congress leader and Chhattisgarh Chief Minister Bhupesh Baghel, who is in Assam as an observer of the Congress party for the Assam Assembly elections, slammed the Bharatiya Janata Party for failing to fulfill their promises made in the last Assembly elections. Accusing the BJP of doing nothing in the entire country, Bhupesh Baghel said that the Saffron Party tried to get votes by creating division and fear in the society. BJP tried to get votes by creating division and fear only, said Bhupesh Baghel while interacting with the media in Guwahati today. Bhupesh Baghel further exuded confidence that the Assam Congress-led Grand Alliance will form the next government in the state. Assam has decided to throw BJP out of power. Congress-led Grand Alliance will form the government in the state, said Bhupesh Baghel. Come May 2nd, BJP will be out of power and Congress will form a new government which will work for the people of Assam, Chief Minister of Chhattisgarh Bhupesh Baghel said. With the Tamil Nadu Assembly elections around the corner, a candidate has promised a mini helicopter and an annual deposit of 1 crore for every home, gold jewelry for weddings and a 3-story house as well. And to top it off, he has also promised a trip to the moon. Thulam Saravanan is an independent candidate contesting the April 6th upcoming Tamil Nadu elections from the Madurai South constituency. His manifesto and its outlandish promises have certainly grabbed attention in the constituency where there are 13 more candidates. My aim is to raise awareness against people falling for freebies by political parties. I want them to choose good candidates who are ordinary, humble people, the 33-year-old journalist turned candidate said. His poll symbol is also a dustbin. The message, if you want to fall for promises that can never be met, you might as well throw your votes in a dustbin, he said. He also promises a robot to reduce the workload of housewives, a boat for every family along with channels for boat rides, a 300-foot-high artificial snow mountain to keep his constituency cool, a space research center and a rocket launch pad. Saravanan, who lives with his poor elderly parents and yet to marry, says he borrowed money for interest to pay the 20,000 deposit to file his nomination papers. The 16th Legislative Assembly election of Tamil Nadu is scheduled to be held on April 6th this year to elect members of the Legislative Assembly from 234 constituencies in the state of Tamil Nadu.